हेलो एंड वेलकम बैक टू योर ओन यूट्यूब चैनल योर ओन पाठशाला ज्योतिशाला। तो फ्रेंड्स, कैसे हैं आप सभी? आशा करती हूँ आप सभी अच्छे ही होंगे और अपनी पढ़ाई जोर शोर से कर रहे होंगे। इस वीडियो में मैं लेके आई हूँ इंग्लिश लिटरेचर की स्टैंडर्ड 8 सिंटैक्स स्कूल की एक चैप्टर है इंग्लिश लिटरेचर में, जिसका नाम जो फर्स्ट चैप्टर है विच विल कम इन द फर्स्ट 20 मार्क्स, दैट इज द फर्स्ट यूनिट टेस्ट। द चैप्टर नेम इज वाई वाई गर्ल। रिलेटेड विद दिस चैप्टर आई एम गोइंग टू टेल यू some questions related to this chapter so that you can write down the answers to these questions, so that it will be a help for you. I have guided my students also in this regard, so I thought why not sharing with my YouTube audience as well. So let's proceed. So this is a chapter about a girl named Moina, who is 10 years, the girl is 10 years old, and she questions too. She has a lot of questions. She is very curious and she has a lot of questions, and she keeps querying. That is, she keeps asking questions. So that in this chapter there is a postmaster who has kept her name as the YY girl. She has too many questions, and she belongs to a Shabad tribe. She belongs to a Shabad tribe. Who are the Shabad tribes or the Shabad community? She belongs to a Shabad community, which along with other groups in the Indian subcontinent traditionally caught snakes. So the Shabad tribes, they were known for catching snakes, snakes and other reptiles for various purposes. This Shabad tribe people, they used to catch snakes. And reptiles. However, in the present day, many types of snakes are protected under the Wild Protection Act. So in this chapter also, in the beginning of the chapter, we see that this 10-year-old girl, she has grabbed a snake. So the narrator tells her to leave that snake, to let the snake go. Then she again questions the narrator that why she's not allowed to catch snakes. Then the narrator says that it was not a grass snake or a rat snake, but it was a cobra. So it was a cobra that she has got hold of. So the narrator advised her to leave that. Her mother's name is the name of the mother. The name of Moina's mother is Kiri. She works in a samiti. And what is a samiti in the chapter? The samiti means it's a office or a place where people used to come to learn to read, and to come to learn to read and write, or simply sing and dance together. So this samiti they had in this village. Samiti, which was meant for, it was a place where people used to come to learn to read, write, sing and dance together. That is, Moina's mother used to work here only, and she had some problem in her legs. Her legs were not functioning, was not up to the mark, or was not normal. So she used to weave baskets there. Moina's mother used to weave baskets there. And Moina used to serve the babus or the village landlords by tending their cow sheds, by sweeping their cow sheds, tending them, and by grazing, by taking their cattle and herds to graze in the fields. And she used to fetch water. So she used to fetch water also from far from the river. That is, the river was too far. From there she used to fetch water, and she used to live in a leaf hut. And then the babus or the village landlords used to provide them with rice. To Kiri and Moina, they used to provide rice to them and they used to feed on the given rice. Moina and her mother used to feed on the given rice, and this was what. And then yes, and sometimes Moina had to feed on the leftover food of the babus or the village landlords. Then she used to question, why can't we have good meal? Why can't we cook delicious meal? And she wanted to cook delicious meal. And what she wanted in the meal? She wanted green leaves and rice in the meal, along with crab and chili powder. So she also used to question her mother that why she has to feed on the leftover food. Instead, she wanted to cook a delicious meal for herself and for her mother with green leaves and rice and crab and chili powder. This is what. And the Shabars, they did not allow their daughters to work, but somehow Moina, Shabars, that is the Shabar community or the Shabar tribe, did not allow their daughters to work. But somehow Moina belonged to the same community, but she had to work because her mother's leg were not functioning properly, were not normal, and her brother Goro, he used to go every day to the forest nearby to collect wood for fire. Wood for fire, and his father and her father, that is Moina's father, had gone far away to Jamshedpur in search of work. So Moina so there was a need for Moina to work. So that was the reason why Moina started working. Okay, moving forward in the lesson. So somehow Moina wanted to live with along with the narrator, and so the narrator agreed also that he will take her to his place. And then what Moina has carried along with herself, she has carried a set of clothes that is to change, and a baby mongoose she has taken along with herself to the narrator's house. Why she has carried a mongoose? Because the mongoose eats little and chases away the bad snakes. The mongoose are known for catching snakes. So this is what the mongoose would chase bad snake, and the mongoose also eats less. So she found a baby mongoose to carry along with her safe. So this was the reason. And yes, the Samiti teacher Malti, there was a teacher in the Samiti, her name was Malti, and Malti was familiar with Moina's nature, that she is a questioning girl. She keeps on querying and questioning, so that she rightly knew that she is a Vai girl. This is what. And yes, when Moina went to the narrator's house, then she used to do 3 jobs for him. That was, she tidied the room, that is Moina tidied the narrator's room. And then she watered the flowering tree. The flowering tree that was there in the narrator's house, she used to water, and she used to feed the fish. She used to feed the mongoose with fish. And the mongoose that she has carried along with her, then she used to feed the mongoose also with fish. So these 3 jobs that in the narrator's house that she used to do. So we see that Moina as the protagonist Moina has to be very active. She was very active in doing her duties. She was curious to ask questions. She used to do her job on time. She looked after her family. That is, she looked after her mother, and she was and as well as she tended and she worked for the babus in the village. She worked for the babus or the village landlords. And we see that is she completed. So we can see that she was responsible, and in the later part of the story we come to know that Moina even questioned Malti when she went to school. Then she saw that the classes were off. Then she questioned Malti that why the classes were over. Then Malti answered that the classes she conducted was from 9 to 11, and after 9 there are no classes. Then Moina said that she has to tend the village, that is the village herds, that is the cattle and herds. Then she cannot attend the class between 9 to 11. Then Malti has to conduct the classes after 11. Then only Moina would be able to study. So this was like she kept her words. She kept her stand. She kept her stand in front of Malti, so that Malti will conduct her classes, so that Moina could study. And Moina also questioned the narrator that why he used to read books. Then she was replied by the narrator that because he read books, because the books had all the questions that Moina would ask questions for. The books had all the questions. The book had all the answers to Moina's question. So he needed to study to answer her questions. Now this, when the narrator said this line, it struck in Moina's mind. And Moina also took it as a she also agreed to, or she also accepted the truth that actually book reading is good, and in the books she will get the answers to all her questions. So she was inclined to reading books. So somehow the narrator's words that books are the only source where you'll get all the answers to your questions, so this imbibed in her brain, and she also got influenced by his words, and it was inclined towards reading books. And later part in the story we see that when a year later when the narrator came, then Moina was questioning Malti that why the classes were off. Then Malti replied, then Moina herself said that she cannot attend the classes between 9 to 11 because she has to attend the herds of the village. So it will be good if Malti would conduct the classes from 11 onwards. So this shows that actually Moina got interested in studying books or in reading books. Later in the story we see that when Moina was 18 years old, she was already a teacher in the Samiti, and she herself was asking the children that do ask questions from her and she will answer them all. And she also advised the children that they should also read books because books contain all the answers to all the queries. So this is what is the later part of the story. We see that she actually became a teacher there only in the Samiti. Okay, this is what is the end of the story. So we come to know that this is a questioning girl. She asked too many questions and she was answered as well. So this is the story of Moina, the little 10-year-old girl. Okay, I hope I was very much clear, and just like I have explained my students who come to me for help, I hope I was able to explain to my YouTube audience as well as to what the story is all about. And I hope whatever questions are given to you, you would be able to answer related with this chapter. Okay friends, yes, to sum up with my video, yes friends, if you have not subscribed to my channel up till now, then do subscribe to my channel. And yes, if you do like my videos, please like and share with your friends. Do let me know in the comment section as to what kind of videos you would like me to upload it for you. See you soon in the next video. Till then, bye bye.